Alright, it's another Shark Eye Films interview. We in here with the owner of CoolGreen Clothing. Introduce yourself to everybody.
What it is, man, it's your boy AC Green, CoolGreen, you know what I mean? The Baltimore car canal, you know what I mean? I'm in the building, man. You already know what it is, man. If you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way. That Baltimore designer, man, yeah, that's me.
Now listen, right? This is a real one to me, right? Because my interviews is always about like people who I admire. I come across them in my travel and I like what they doing and they got a story, right? Now, you started this clothing line from nothing.
Yeah, from nothing, man, from scratch.
So give people a little bit of your story. Like, I know a little bit of it, but give them just like, how did it all start?
I mean, it basically all started like this, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you the story. And I ain't never really get nobody really the story, you feel me? But the story is, you know what I mean, when I touched down in 2012, you know what I mean, when I came back home, you know, it just, the style of dress, man, it was very different from what I was used to, you know. It was very different, you know what I mean? I couldn't really get with it, you know what I mean? It was, it's basically, you know what I mean, what was going on was kind of like what they call it, that designer thing, you know what I mean? And I couldn't really get with it, you know what I mean? When I left the streets, you feel me? You know what I mean? Niggas was on some real white tee pimp tip, you know what I mean? You ain't really, you wasn't really into clothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Us as men, we wasn't really into it, you know what I mean? When I left the street, but when I came back, I seen all this designer this Gucci this Louis this, that, you feel me? And but I mean, I couldn't really get with it, you know what I mean? Because for one reason why I really couldn't get with it, because I couldn't really spot the real from the fake, you feel what I mean?
Yeah, it's up New York, it's down the street, it's,
you know
I get what you're saying.
And you know me, and if I'm going to roll with it, I'm going to go with the real, and you know the real, you got to pay for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The real they cost, you feel me? So I ain't want to be that guy in the club, you feel me? I got the real on, and the dude next to me, he got the fake on, but
what's the difference?
You can't really tell,
right.
You know
the
what I mean?
value depreciated.
Yeah, who can really tell? You know what I mean? So we both in there shining. So who really the fool, me or him?
Right.
So
that's a good way of looking at it.
I wasn't really trying to play that game. You feel me? Niggas can have that. You feel me? Like I wasn't really trying to play that game. You feel me? That playing that game would have really got me back where I came from.
So let me ask you this, right? Not to cut you off, but I'm curious to know. What was it the day when you just was like, fuck this shit. Let me do my homework and research and see what I can do to get my own shit jumping.
Yeah. The day came, man, it's like it been jumping in my head, you feel me? Cause I was doing the casual tip, you feel me? I was doing the casual shit and it was cool, but I can't do the casual tip all the time, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Even though they was liking it, you feel me? The ladies was liking it and stuff like that, but it just not
you
me.
linked them when you said it. You said they was liking it.
Yeah, I couldn't do the casual all the time, man.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah,
I gotta give him the D-boy look. You feel me?
Yeah.
So so one day I just was like looking for different brands. You know what I mean? Something that may be local in different cities or even my city. I was looking online. I was always been savvy with the internet because. Cause even before people knew what the internet was, I knew what the internet was, you feel me? Cause back in the day, I was going down the library, you know what I mean? And my mother, she thought I was in the streets, but I really was down the library on the computer, you know what I mean? Reading up more Tupac, you feel me?
Yeah, so you already was pretty much familiar with the internet.
So when I came home, the internet wasn't foreign to me, you feel me? So I was on there looking for some brands I can rock that niggas don't really know about, you feel me? That was cool, but I couldn't find it, so I had to create it.
I like that.
Yeah.
So give me a time where as though it was like a hardship. Like, you know, you was like, God damn, like, I don't want to do this clothes shit no more. This clothing shit getting crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't, honestly, like, when you selling clothes, when you're in business, every day is like that. You feel me? When you know what I mean? Because every day kind of like your breaking point. But the beginning, it wasn't like that because the beginning, this wasn't for nobody else. This was just for me. I made this for me. I ain't make this for nobody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I made CoolGreen, when I came up with the name and everything, this is my name, you feel me? I just was thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about nobody else. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about something I could wear, and you know what I mean? I came up with the design, the logo, I made the clothing, and I just wore it, and I just was wearing it for like some days and some weeks, and I seen people's reaction.
Yeah. They like the shit you had.
Yeah, it's like they wanted to take it off my body.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
That's how you knew you had something.
Yeah, that's what I knew. I had something on my hands. I'm like, hold up, what the fuck is I doing? Who make clothes for themselves? Who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who create a brand, a whole brand just for themselves and made it to wear it, and I just, you know what I mean, something hit in my head. I'm like, oh no, I gotta sell this shit. You know what I mean? I gotta get the people what they want.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what I admire about you, right?
Yeah.
And this the realest shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because you from Baltimore, but this the realest shit, right?
Yeah.
Not only do you design your shit, you get out there and sell it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you got some people who, they'll come up with an idea, but they don't stand behind it. They'll let other people push the product and see what happened.
Yeah.
I done seen you outside in the middle of having a conversation with you, and somebody like damn near moved me out the way because they trying to figure out how much is this sweatsuit.
Yeah.
So to watch that, what's that feeling like? Because I know it been days where it been slow, and then there's days where you like, damn, all this whole shit is gone. Like, what is that like?
I mean, you always gonna have them days, man. You just look up and down the block, like where the dough at. You feel me? You always gonna have them days, but you know what I mean. You just gotta keep pushing through. You know, like it just, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I get my grind from the block. I just took a negative and turned it into a negative. I'm just slinging clothes now. You know what I mean? I just love that block feel. You know what I mean? That's why it's hard for me just to go into a building. You know what I mean? I just love being on the sidewalk, man. Being on the sidewalk payment, you know what I mean? I'm out there distributing my CoolGreen, man.
And that shit
hard
too.
To the public, you know. And it just, man. I'm just bonded, man. I'm just one with the streets, you know.
So who's your favorite brand that you would say, like, other than CoolGreen?
I mean, I got a lot of favorite brands. You know what I mean? I got Rich Shooters, man. I love this. I love the name. I love what it, you know what I mean, what it stands for. You know what I mean? I got a few brands, you know what I mean, that's really driving, that's really going up there, you know?
I like that. I like that. So with that being said, right, because I know a lot of people sometimes feel like other clothing brands are competition, or like, do you feel like that? Like if there's other people that's coming up and they want to get in the game, or, because of course I know people want to steal your sauce too. Yeah. How do you feel about that though?
See, that's a good ass question, bro. That's a great question, you feel me? Like me, you feel me? Like the type of person I am, you know what I mean? I look at it like this, yo. Like if you got on their shit, when I mean their shit, you feel me? I mean, them European shit, you feel me, that really don't even rock with us for real. They just come over here to take their our coolness, you feel me? They need our coolness to sell their product, you know what I mean? When you go over there, you know what I mean? When you rocking their stuff, that's when I feel the type of way. I just look at you different, you feel me? But if you rocking something, you know what I mean, that's locally, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it just started off a week ago, a month ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, if they locally, you know what I mean, from Baltimore, especially Baltimore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm rooting for you, you know what I mean? When I see brands in the city and I see somebody might jump out the car, walking down the street with their clothes, I feel as though like they got CoolGreen on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I smile inside. It's like they got my clothes on. You feel? That's how I feel, bro. You feel me?
It's like a rapper being at the red light and somebody playing his music.
That's how I be feeling.
But you gotta understand, when you just compared it like to hustling, you know, it's like really everything you do, like with that mind frame, is like, it's all the hustle. It's all making sure you on top of your product. It's all making sure that you never run low. You on top of inventory and marketing and all of that. So I feel like that's why like you're having the success that you're having, because you understand like the connection between the both.
Exactly. And it's just like one thing, man, like consistency is the key. You feel me? You can have a basic product, you feel me? Like it can be, you know what I mean? It can be like not that fly. It can just be cool, you know? Yeah. But if you just consistent with it, you feel me? you gonna do all right. You gonna have progress. This man, it's all about being consistency. You know what I mean? And whatever you doing, you know, cause you can be doing what you're doing for a minute, a few months, a few years, but it's like as soon as you ready to be like, hold up, time out, I need a break. That's when you're ready to blow. You feel me? You know, it takes a while. You know,
you
this
ain't lying.
shit don't happen overnight. Ain't no such thing as instant gratification. You know,
right? That everybody wanted microwave now.
Exactly.
That shit is phony to me.
It's not believable, man. That's not how things work.
So how long have you been doing CoolGreen?
I mean, I've been doing CoolGreen, man, going on 5 years. You know what I mean? Going on 5, but three on a full-time tip. This how I'm eating. You know what I mean? This is what I'm doing like every day. About 3 now.
They say for real, like if you in business in 5 years, that mean that you made it.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
Most people get took out the first year of business, so they gotta make you feel good about that.
Yeah, it does, man. It does, man. But I get my motivation, man, out of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that's big.
When
they telling you they like your shit and they wearing it and they when the new shit coming. Yeah, I see that. So what do CoolGreen stand for?
CoolGreen is me, man. CoolGreen is like, man, just like all them other Europeans, you know what I mean, that we wear, clothing we wear, their names, you know what I mean, that we put on our bodies. You feel me? When you put on CoolGreen, man, you basically put it on me, man. My name AC Green. You feel me? So what I did, I turned AC to cool. Now you got CoolGreen. You know what I mean? If you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way, and that's just basic, you know.
And I like that you got the system down packed to the point where, though you understand, you hustle for your last name.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know the brands that they like are people's last name.
Yeah, and they don't even know who they putting on their bodies. You know what I mean? They don't know how the people feel about them or nothing. Even if the people gave back to them or anything, man. Like clothing, man, that's something real big, and that's a big statement. When you put something on your body, you're definitely making a big statement. You know what I mean? To yourself and to the world. You know.
So let me ask you this, right? Let me go somewhere else. When you riding around in your car, what you listening to?
Man, you already know, man. Shit, when I pulled up just now, pull up, man. Like I've been going through a lot this week, man. You know what I mean? I'm in the city, man. You know what I mean? So a lot of things going on, man. This my third funeral this week. I'm just coming from a viewing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
Tomorrow, got another funeral. You know, it's gonna be like 4 in like a couple days. So on my way here, you feel me? I just made sure I ain't had nothing, no dried up tears on my eyes. Listen to my man Dolph when I pulled up. I was happy for real. He was like, give you a couple minutes, you feel me? Listen to my man Dolph a little bit, you know what I mean? But I listen to like I'm gonna say some Jews out of town. Dolph, that's one.
Give me 5, just 5. It don't matter who it is.
All right. I'm gonna tell you who I listen to. Kind of like on the daily.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Daily business. Dolph. What's my man? Money. My man Moneybag. I still listen to my man. What's my man down in Florida? My man Kodak.
Okay.
Off and on.
I like Kodak.
You know what I mean? Man, it may seem like I'm just saying it because I'm here. Cause man, you already know what it is. Nigga Gucci rock.
That's
like
hard.
yeah,
that's
man.
Hard.
Like. Especially that last shit, man, drop, boy. That's some shit you can just never get tired of it. You feel me? You just never get tired of it. That's why I just want you to just keep feeding them. You know what I mean? Even if it's just one new song every day. Cause the times we live in, man, you just gotta keep feeding them. And
I appreciate that, right? And you know, with that being said, right, it's kind of hard to be consistent all the time. Yeah. So when you decide, all right, it's time to come out with another piece of clothing, another color, how do you, in that dark place, find time to still go on and do business?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. A lot of times, man, it's a struggle for a lot of time because you're dealing with people in different places. You know what I mean. So you depending on other folks. You know what I mean. But a lot of times, I'm a color man. You know what I mean. I go off colors. Before I put like the outfit together, you know what I mean? Before I figure out if it's gonna be a jacket or if it's gonna be shorts or what kind of pants it's gonna be. Like I'm more of a color guy. Like I could be driving and I can see a sign. I be like, damn, how they put them colors together? That's tough. You feel like I just go inspiration from nature, from signs, just from regular stuff. That be like my basis, colors. I build off the color, and then I add the clothing to it.
So you're an artist.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. It's more than one thing, and a lot of people don't get that. And I respect what you do, and honestly, like, it have been times where I done seen you drop the price for somebody just because they was the less fortunate, and you can tell, like, they just really wanted to rock your shit. And when it's like that and you see somebody showing love, bro, like, that's big, like, that's giving back. And a lot of people don't give back, so I really got a lot of respect for you. And even you coming through here today with all you got going on, because living in Baltimore City and being an entrepreneur at the same time is not easy. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want you to keep doing what you're doing, and I want you to keep continuing to go up, because I really see a lot of good things for you. And like I said, this show is for people who they've been grinding, like they need they just do, like it's, you know what I mean? You see people when they putting in the work, and sometimes our family and friends ain't the ones that's gonna give it to us. Sometimes it gotta be somebody you come across in your travels. So I just want to tilt my hat to you. And with that being said, give me 3 entrepreneurs that you respect.
I mean, three entrepreneurs I respect, man. Like, man, my nigga C. Miller, Percy Miller, nigga Master P. You feel me? Since day one, man.
It's one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, man. Nigga entrepreneur, you know, he remind me a lot about me. He just come out, he get the dope cheese and he go in, man. Like, niggas know, man, y'all want to party. Go over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Party with D and all like that. I don't be on that tip. I like him. You said 5? How many you said?
Give me
5?
3.
3? All right, that's good. I like him. I like a Madam C.J. Walker too. I like her too.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
you threw that one in. You threw that one out there.
I like her, man. I love, you know what I mean? I love a woman about her money, you know what I mean? About her business and things like that.
Last one.
I mean, let me think. My man, what's his name? He from Baltimore. He don't get a lot of shine. I started his book when I ain't finished reading. His name is, matter of fact, they got the museum for him right downtown. His name, the book is, I remember the name of the book is called Why the White Guys Gotta Have All the Fun.
Damn, so that means that's a good look up. People gotta go check that out.
Yeah, that's the name of the book. But he got the museum right downtown, man. He's a black guy. You know, we don't get a lot of shine for real. We should be in the history books.
That's all right. When I figure out his name, I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna pop up right now.
Man. I'm not good with names, you know. I'm the person. I'm not.
It don't
good
matter.
with names,
it's on the screen right now.
Yeah.
We just made it pop up.
Yeah, already.
So, all right. With that being said, right, video or audio, like reading or audio, which one you like more? If it was a book.
Both, because when you in a whip, you feel me, you can get audio and more. You know, most of us drive, like we in different times, you feel me? So audio, you know, you gotta get it how you can get it, you know what I mean? But you still get them that reading in too, you feel me?
So if you could give me one book, what would it be?
If I can give you one book,
I'm gonna tell
you. Cause this the book I was just telling my people today. Like I said, I'm just coming from the funeral home and stuff, around the corner. I'm glad you was just around the corner. But I'm gonna tell you, my man DMX, it's called Earl. You know what I mean?
I heard about Earl.
Man, you supposed to read. You're a rapper. Every rapper's supposed to read this book, man.
I haven't read it, and I will, just because you suggested it.
I'm a big fan of autobiography. You know, I read a lot of autobiographies, especially during my bit, and that book, hands down, the top. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because X, you know how X is. He just give his all. He just spilling beans. You feel me? Like Sirs, Earl. That's what I would say.
Man, if you had one message that you could give all the up and coming entrepreneurs, what would it be?
Man, it's like this, man. You gotta be your biggest fan. You feel me? Like if you're not your biggest fan, how you gonna expect somebody else to be your biggest fan? If you're not your biggest supporter, how you gonna expect somebody else to be your supporter? You know what I mean? You gotta go out there and really put the work in first. You know what I mean? A lot of us think, man, because they say they doing something, a person is supposed to be coming behind them,
Right.
patting them on the back, or like support them and all like that. No, man, prove yourself, man.
Yeah.
Like, go out there and get it, man.
I'm not gonna bet on you,
gotta
and
put
you
your
ain't
heart
betting on
on it.
yourself.
And then one thing about entrepreneurship, I'm gonna tell you, like, the dividends it come later on. You feel me? It ain't gonna be as soon as you get in there, like the dividends gonna start paying off. No, you gotta, man, put that work in.
Man,
Yeah.
listen, man, I really appreciate you for coming through here today. And this was a big, big blessing that you just placed upon all the people that's looking right now in a lot of game. And this shit mean a lot. Y'all make sure y'all support this man. Y'all go on this Instagram and everything. This another Shark Eye Films interview. Hey, baby.